In this video, we're going to solve a system of equations with elimination, but in these problems, we're going to multiply before we actually eliminate. So the steps are pretty straightforward. As usual, we're going to line up the like terms and line up the equal sign. Make sure you do this legally. Then you're going to multiply one or both equations by some value so that you can eliminate a variable. In other words, you're going to be setting up elimination in this step. And then step 3, you're going to eliminate by either adding or subtracting the equations. A variable should disappear in this step, and then you're just going to finish solving. Now, to solve a system of equations with elimination, it's really important that you understand how to solve with elimination before doing these problems. You should know the straightforward problems, how to solve with elimination with addition or subtraction. So we're going to do one example in this video, and then we'll do a more advanced example in the next video. So let's take a look at an example. Here we have a problem, and the like terms are already lined up, the equal sign is lined up, but I hope you can see that if we were to just add or subtract, a variable is not going to disappear. Now, the 3y and the 8y, or the negative 3y and negative ey, that's not going to be very helpful, but this 4x and x gives us an opening. If we were to multiply the second equation by 4, we would actually get this one to be negative 4x, which would line up with 4x. We could eliminate that. So let's actually multiply the second equation by 4. Negative 4x minus 32y equals 20. And let's rewrite the first equation, which was 4x minus 3y equals negative 20. I like to label my equations. So if this first equation is A, and this one is B, this one is A, and this is B modified. So I now have a system of equations, still two equations, but elimination has been set up. So I can now add these two equations or subtract them to get a variable to disappear. With this specific equation, system of equations, I'm going to add. So I'm going to add these two equations. So 4x plus negative x cancels out. Negative 3y plus negative 32y is negative 35y. And negative 20 plus 20 is 0. And I hope you see dividing by negative 35. I'm going to get y equals 0. And now I plug that back into the original problem. And again, pick any equation you want. I'm going to pick the one that's simpler, which says negative x minus 8y. Instead of writing y, I'm going to write what y equals 5. And this may be fairly straightforward for you. 8 times 0 is 0, so negative x minus 0 is just negative x. Negative x is 5, or x is negative 5. And so my final answer is the ordered pair negative 5, comma 0. And I could check that by plugging it back in. In the next video, we're going to solve one where you have to actually multiply both equations by values. So look for that one as well.